Okay, we're going. Guys, this is super exciting, but today is the day. I am travelling down to London for the Travel Gossip 2026 Awards. I am so excited, but also incredibly nervous. I have never been to anything like this before, especially in the travel industry, and I'm going to be in a room full of people that are amazing icons, and I'm just going to be there. So yeah, come with me. I'm not doing that in real life. It's a flex, but my hair right now is actually so much better than I can probably do tonight, like for the awards. And I literally haven't done anything with it. I straightened it after I washed it, and I just slept with it. I think I have hair on my side today. I don't know if you can see, but it has been hailstoning all morning and it's just started again. Please no. Okay, I also didn't bring a coat because I do like to feel superior and immune to the cold, and I'm kind of regretting that right now. This is your sign to always listen to your mum when she tells you you need a coat, because I'm so cold. We have made it to Crow. I have 11 minutes until my next train.
I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer.
Okay, we have just arrived into London Euston. Guys, this is so scary. I have not been to London solo ever. And I also, anyone that knows me, I never have good experiences in London. So let's hope this solo trip is good. I am about to go and meet the rest of the guys at a bar in King's Cross. So I've just got to walk about 10 minutes to find them. And then we're gonna get ready. This is actually ridiculous. I walked outside of Houston and I thought, you know what, this weather isn't for me. I'm gonna get an Uber just straight to the hotel. I'm gonna get an Uber straight to the hotel. Then I realised it was literally like so expensive for the 5-minute walk. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go and just meet them in the bar straight away. I was like, I can't carry my luggage in this weather because it's just insane. Sorry. Anyway, okay. So, here's an update. I decided that I'm not going tonight. I have decided to go home. I had a really big, not big, small, a minor panic attack in my room for many reasons. I found out that my old work colleagues are going to be there, and I really, anyone that knows my history with that, the same thing happened. I had a panic attack, couldn't go into work, and now I had a panic attack, can't go to a big fancy event because of them. Anyway, it's gonna be fine. I am out in London. The actual instant relief I got when I decided I was just gonna go home, despite the fact that I have spent so much money on this trip for nothing to even happen. Sorry, I'm waiting to cross the road. Everyone's crossing. I look like a tourist. I'm walking to Chipotle because if I am gonna come to London for no reason, I am at least gonna get a Chipotle because, yeah, my fave. So yeah, I'm going to get Chipotle. I have like 3 hours until my train, which isn't too long. I'll probably eat the Chipotle and go and find a matcha maybe just to make myself feel better. Guys, I got to Chipotle. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I just had to put my Invisalign in a napkin. Let's hope I don't throw those away because I didn't bring my Invisalign box. Okay. This is not gonna stay. This is amazing. Okay, so I got my Chipotle. I am carrying it under my arm right now because I'm trying to drink my matcha. I just don't have enough hands right now. I should have brought a bag. But I went to this matcha specialist and oh my god, I'm so excited to try it. Okay, so I went to a place called Higa. I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but it is a matcha specialist, and they actually do a load of other things other than just drinks, which looked insane, but I didn't really fancy anything. I just wanted a matcha. I probably should have went to get matcha first and then go to Chipotle, but oh well. Got a honey yuzu iced matcha with just regular milk. They didn't have almond milk, but that was okay. And they are also a gluten-free facility, is that the word? So they're completely gluten-free, which is always funsies. But yeah, this is it. I just got a chunk of something. I don't know what it was. Oh my god, Scientology. Get me away, get me away. Guys behind me is the first ever Scientology thing I've ever seen in my life. I thought that was just in the movies. Anyway, I don't know what yuzu is, and I got really awkward in there. So I was just like, yeah, sure. But honestly, for them being a matcha specialist, I feel like I enjoy mine more. I don't know if it's because I make mine like to what I prefer, but it's not my favorite. I'm currently around the University College of London. I don't know, when I was getting my matcha, I literally shouted it out, and there was 2 Americans behind me, and they were like, oh my god, I would love a honey matcha. Like, I feel like I would get one right now, but it's a bit too cold for the ice. They were like, it sounds so good, but it's just a bit too much sugar for me. I think like I would crash out. I don't know if that's a good American accent, but they were full on talking about my matcha as I was picking it up, and it just reminded me how Americans are just, I don't even want to call it confident, but they will just say what they feel, especially when they're visiting other countries, and I aspire to be like that. I want to be that annoying American. Any Americans watching this, I don't think you're annoying, but you guys kind of have a stereotype of being annoying when you are traveling, so sorry about that. Yeah, I aspire to be American even more. Okay, so earlier in this vlog, I expressed that I am superior to the cold, and I like to say I'm immune to it, and I like to second that right now because I'm drinking an iced matcha. I have nothing on me, and it is cold, but I don't feel it. I think this morning I was just a little baby, but now I feel superior again.
Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush.
I'm back in my hotel, and I have some time before I need to go back to the station, but I just kind of wish I could go now. I'm just ready to go home. I am so tired. I am completely wiped out. Like, I do not have 1 ounce of energy in me, and I've got to navigate myself back through London to get to Euston, get on the train for 2 hours. Honestly, it could be worse. A 2-hour train is not like crazy. Also, all my gels are coming off, and it's really annoying me. I'm glad, honestly, I'm not going, because I would have had now 2 nails with nothing on. But yeah, I am exhausted, which is crazy because I had a full night's sleep last night, and I really have not done anything today. Really have not done anything, but that's life, I guess. Also, Lily is currently on a hike, like backpacking, to Machu Picchu, and has no service. This is the first time since I met her that I have not spoken to her for this amount of time. Honestly, no, that's being dramatic. Like needing to speak to her and not being able to, like, that is the problem. I'm going back to the station. I'm leaving a little bit early so I can get there before it gets dark. But I gotta go and check out. I just left and I'm kind of sad because the person who's checking, man, he was really lovely and really sweet, and he was like, oh, I hope everything's okay. He was like, at first, like, I didn't say anything, I was just like, oh, I gotta check out. He was like, oh, is everything okay with the room? I was like, yes, it was great. Just gotta go home. So yeah, going back to the station now. My hotel is obviously right next to the venue. Walking to the station. Also, I just have an insane sense of like direction. Like, I'm not even putting my maps on, I just feel like I know where I'm going. Anyway, just walking back to the hotel. Who do I bump into? Literally not like bump into like a scene. We bumped into each other. Owner of Travel Gossip, Bruce. Like, I know him, he doesn't know me. I met him like once.
But I couldn't get enough. It was
The train at London Euston is not for the weak, especially when your platform is announced 2 minutes before you're meant to depart. And you have a 2-minute delay, so that means you have 2 minutes before the doors close. This is hell. My phone keeps doing this where it just stops recording. Maybe it's because I have no storage, but we finally just got into check that it's like 9:10 right now. I'm so over life. This has been the longest day in the world.
there was no past.